Hello, everyone. My name is Najib Hakimi, and I'm a PhD student in the law school. I'm writing this research paper after watching my family and other Afghans suffer from price gouging. Although this paper is on Afghanistan, price gouging is a universal problem, and people in Texas are charged exorbitant amounts for electricity bills these days. Um, In March 2020, COVID-19 hit Afghanistan. Soon Pakistan closed its border with Afghanistan, and Afghans started panic shopping. At this time, prices for food, medical items, PPE spiked. Many Afghans live in poverty in Afghanistan, and they could not afford these high prices. Thousands of Afghans contracted COVID, in part being unable to buy face masks, and poverty rose 61 to 72%, and hunger by a million. For example, my family lives above the average Afghan income, but yet we could not afford face mask, hand sanitizer, and treatment. My brother-in-law went to work without a mask and contracted COVID. Subsequently, everyone in my family got COVID, but 7 people became severely ill. Um, my brother's fevers were so high that the skin on his face began to peel. My uncle died over 2 days of getting COVID. My father was very sick for weeks. We took this picture in case he died. People across Afghanistan um, spoke out, and religious leaders condemned price gouging. People protested and asked the Afghan government to intervene and stop price gouging. The Afghan government ignored our pleas. Our president said to lower prices, he would open the border and give bread to poor families. Other officials said price gouging was normal in market economies. The Afghan police announced investigating hoarding. However, hoarding and price gouging are not the same. People were not hiding supplies, they were simply raising prices. My question is, why did the Afghan government not ban price gouging? Afghanistan's constitution has adopted market economy, and our officials said supply and demand shape prices, and they should not interfere with it. Uh, was permitting prices the right thing to do? I answered this question by looking into the intellectual debates on price gouging and by giving examples of other countries with market economies that ban price gouging. Professor Michael Sandel from Harvard says that the debate on price gouging revolves around freedom of choice, maximizing welfare, and promoting virtue. Proponents of price gouging argue that price gouging respects freedom of choice because buyers and sellers agree on the price, and price gouging maximizes general welfare. On the other hand, opponents of price gouging say that buyers under duress do not have freedom of choice and that their purchases of necessities are forced in emergencies. Opponents also argue that exorbitant prices do not maximize general welfare, especially when we calculate the pain and sufferings of the priced out poor who cannot afford their basic needs. Professor Sandel adds the argument of virtue. He says that price gouging is a vice, especially when it makes people oblivious to the sufferings of others, and a good society should ban price gouging. In real life, there are numerous countries with market economies that ban price gouging. Around 40 states or even more in the US ban price gouging. Several other countries also ban price gouging. Um, Therefore, I propose that Afghan government should adopt a law that bans price gouging during crises and targets the underlying causes of spikes in prices. Thank you very much. My time is over and I'm open to your questions and comments.